got my Flower Nose Violet Strawberry Rococo order. It just like came in a few hours ago. I put on my violet top and I was like, okay, we're gonna try it out. I'm too excited. Let's hop into it. Alright, first up, this collection looks absolutely stunning. It is so gorgeous. I love the lilac with the pink strawberries. It's so ethereal, cutesy, pastel, and very spring appropriate. I have not tried the original Strawberry Rococo collection, but I thought this was the perfect chance for me to dive into it in a bit of a different way. Okay, let's start out with the eyeshadow palette that we have in this collection. We only have one eyeshadow palette. This looks absolutely stunning. Love the packaging that Flower Nose always does with their eyeshadow palettes. It always looks and feels very luxurious and very cute. This is a 5-color eyeshadow palette in G01 Star Moon Strawberry, and this has purpley and pinky shades leaning a very cool tone. We have a dark violet, some lighter cool tone pinky purples, and then 2 shimmers. One is more lilac, one is more pinky. So we have like a definite theme here. This looks really up my alley. I love purple eyeshadow. Okay, I zoomed you in a little bit. We're gonna do a look. I'm kind of thinking, should I do like something very out there and smoky and do this, or should I start with one of these shades? I think I'm gonna start out with one of the lighter purples and then maybe use this more as a liner, because I feel like I might go for a little bit of a statement look when it comes to the lips and the cheeks. Alright, I'm gonna go into this shade over here with a Singe EO6, and I'm already wearing eye primer. I always wear eye primer. And let's see if these pastels are gonna be pigmented. So far that's looking really nice. I really love the tone of that one. I love colors that kind of come off as neutral as well, and this for me is kind of like a neutral color. I know it's not for everyone, but I just love purple eyeshadow so much. For me it is a go-to. Okay, I'm gonna take something to blend the edges a little bit. Didn't need much, just a little bit of blending. And now I'm also gonna take the pink one through the crease, or the more pinky purple one, and let's see, just kind of mixing them. Yeah, that is a little bit more like pinky purple. Okay, those blend together very well. Nothing weird, nothing that looks patchy or like it doesn't blend well. Alright, now we're moving on to the shimmers. These look really good in the swatches. I'm gonna start out with the more purpley one, kind of towards the outer part of my lid over here. These seem to be more of those stopper shimmers that are a little bit more see-through in the base and then very shimmery. This looks very, very nice and shimmery. Ooh, I love it. This palette makes me think a little bit of one of the Moonlight Mermaid palettes that I have, but those shimmers were a little bit more subtle and these are a little bit more out there, and overall these shades are a little bit more like colorful. So I'm happy that I have something like that, but then even a little extra. Okay, the pinky shimmer. Also gonna take on a finger. Ooh, that one is pretty soft in the pan. Ooh, that is really sparkly. When I opened this palette, I was like, okay, I hope these are gonna be as good as I think, and this is absolutely stunning. That is just super cute. Okay, I love the pink shimmer so much. So far I'm a huge fan. I'm gonna go into the deepest lilac shade and I'm gonna do a shadow liner. I always do my liner like this. If you watch my videos, it's basically in every look unless I forget. That is so nice. I love the tone and this is working very well. I am a huge fan of this look so far. I'm gonna put on some mascara and then we can move on to the blushes. I also applied a little bit of a highlighter in a corner because there's no highlighter in this collection. And let's do the blushes. These blushes look absolutely amazing. We have 2 blushes in this collection in this super cute packaging that feels very weighty, very nice. This is just very cute. So we have Geo1 Romantic Blossom, and this is gonna be more of a cool toned pink. It looks quite bright and pigmented in a swatch, which makes me really excited, because before I didn't feel like the shades of the blushes that Flower Nose came out with were really up my alley, but this looks really nice. And then we also have the other one, which is in slightly different packaging, by the way. This one is lilac, the other one is pink. This is GO2 Little Cranberry, and this is more of a deeper pink, a little bit more purpley, a little bit more berry. Both of these look really nice. I'm gonna start out with the lighter pink, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of the deeper pink to add some dimension. I am wearing the tiniest bit of bronzer right now, but I don't think that's really gonna change anything for these blushes. I'm gonna grab a Singe brush, the F06. So I'm just gonna dip it in here a few times. It looks very pigmented. Let's see how this applies. Okay, that is a pigmented blush. Ooh, that is not too pigmented, not unworkable, and it is blending out really nicely right away, but that is definitely pigmented. That actually packs a punch. Okay, if you are someone who's like me and thought the blushes were a little light before, this actually could work for you. Like, it's really easily visible on the skin. It doesn't blend away into the bronzer. It really is so nice. It is very matte, but I don't mind that as long as it looks kind of like skin-like, which it does. Ooh, I really like this blush. So that is a lightish shade, and it just looks very cute and pretty, and I like it. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit of Little Cranberry, but I'm gonna dip in once first, because this one looked even deeper, and I'm gonna apply it a little bit more towards the back so that it kind of blends into the light pink towards the apples of the cheeks. Ooh, that is really, really cute. Okay, these blushes are a good choice, I think, for Flower Nose. Gonna dip in once again for the other side. These blushes are a very nice combination in my opinion, and they are buildable, blendable, super easy to use, but not too light for people who do want quite a blushy look. All right, so far so good. I love the eyeshadow, love the blushes. It's time to try lip glosses. Okay, the lip glosses might be the thing that I'm most excited about. These swatched amazingly, these smell amazing, the colors look amazing. This is a promising formula. Also, the packaging of this is super luxurious and weighty. It feels so nice. By the way, I also got a handheld mirror with this and a bunch of other things, like always, like sponges. Am I even really showing you these? There are sponges in this. And I also got this clip. I got another blush brush, but we're not using it today. I have enough of their blush brushes. But this is the handheld mirror. This looks super cute. I don't know what to do with this because I don't use a handheld mirror, but this is really pretty. I feel like I already had like two, maybe one or two of their mirrors, but now I have more. I'm gonna see what I can do with this because I do love strawberries and the vibe of this collection. All right, let's start with the glosses. We have two glosses that are pink, and then we have two glosses that are violet. This is the first one from the pink series. This is GO1 Strawberry Macaron, and this is kind of like a cream gloss, which is a light warm pink. I'm just gonna take the balm that I'm wearing, and let's apply this gloss. This smells heavenly, so nice. I like fruit candy. I really love the look of this on the lips. It feels very plush and hydrating. There's no stick to this, but it does feel like there's a little bit of a grip on the lips. It feels so nice, and I have to say it also looks very flattering on the lips. It doesn't emphasize any texture, doesn't emphasize any weirdness. It has a beautiful gloss to it. I really like this gloss formula. I'm really excited. I don't think I've tried glosses from Flower Nose before, but This is really, really nice. Alright, then we have a GO2 and this one is called Raspberry Booze. And this is a more shimmery, kind of like deeper pink red shade. This looks really up my alley. This looks like it could become a favorite of mine. I love red pink glosses and I love them even more when they are a little bit shimmery. Once again, a beautiful shade, a very cute shade. I really like this one. When I really rub my lips together, I feel a slight bit of grit. But honestly, I feel like every shimmer gloss has that slight bit of grit at least. And I personally don't mind it at all. Maybe if it's like a super gritty lip gloss, it might do something for me. It might change my mind. But usually I don't really mind it, and with this one I definitely don't mind it. It's just the slightest bit. But once again, I feel like this looks super nice and flattering. It feels really good on the lips. It just looks super smooth and very nice, and it doesn't like look weird around my lip lines or my texture. I think this is a super cute shade. Next up we have a GO3 and this one is called Berry Bomb. This one is the first one from the violet packaging and this is a very shimmery, light pinky, cool tone pinky gloss. This is really interesting. Can't wait to try this one. This is definitely the most shimmery one from the collection. This looks really nice. I would personally apply this as a topper over another lip product, but it does add some color. It does add dimension. I don't feel like much is needed to make this really work for me. This one has the same amount of grittiness I feel as the one before this. Just a slight bit, nothing I mind. And once again, I just feel like these glosses are very flattering on the lips and I really like this and it just feels so good on the lips. And I just see kind of like multicolored shimmers in this gloss, purple and pink, maybe something a little silver. I think it's a really nice addition to the line. And it's also nice to have some options for people who don't like shimmer and for people who do like shimmer. And then lastly we have the shade GO4 and this one is called Blackberry Jam. This is gonna be the most dark one, the most deep one, and I think also the most pigmented one. This looked very kind of vampy in the swatch. So we're gonna see how this is gonna look on lips. I feel like this is the most risky shade for me. I hope this is gonna look good. This shade is super cute. I really love the way this looks. It's a little out there for sure, but such a beautiful kind of like berry shade. This one is the only one where I feel like it emphasizes the lip lines a little bit, but it's nothing too crazy. You just see that because it's so pigmented, it kind of sits a little bit more into those lines. It's something that really bothers me, I would say. So this is gonna be the finished look with the Violet Strawberry Rococo collection from Flower Nose. I have to say I am very pleased with the outcome of this video today. I know it's just a first impression, but I tried everything. I do have to do a little bit of a wear test on the glosses, but the application and the feel of everything so far and just how everything looks, I'm very excited about. I really like the eyeshadow palette so far. I think it's very cute. I love the way this look just shines and I just love the shimmers. It's gorgeous. I think these blushes are a great one. Like, they are matte blushes, so you have to like that, but they are easily blendable. They are pigmented. I feel like they look really cute. And then we have the glosses, of course. I think these are some amazing choices of colors. Of course, they are very cool leaning, so if you're not into cool tones, this is not gonna be your collection, but I really like these glosses so far. And that's gonna be it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye!